Coming to get you, Barbara.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We have such sights to show you.
Who's laughing now?
Are you crazy? I'll kill you all. I'm the greatest nightmare you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
They're here.
Boom, there we go. How's it going, everybody?
Hello. Good evening.
Oh, good evening. That's the best. I forget whose voice that is, but it's a real voice. Nonetheless, how is everyone tonight? Want to gloss? I'm just glossing over that. Okay, I'm not even gonna bring it up anymore. Done.
Doing good. Just chilling.
All right, good. And now the chill is gone. There's no more chill allowed because we've got some torturing to talk about.
Yeah, gotta get over the chill.
Volume,
which is why
dose.
I'm having a tiny bit of tequila. No brand.
Nice.
We don't get sponsored on this channel.
What do you call it?
They don't deserve it.
Yeah, if they want to, they can. But we've got a new partner at least. If you guys want to know, let me get the proper name real quick. So I want to make sure I get the website right as well. It is witchcraftsecretmanual.com. Use the link in the description, and it helps the show. It helps them, and it helps you.
Yes, please help us.
Yes. Help me, I'm poor.
Help me, I'm poor.
Oh my God.
Do you?
What was that on? Is that Bridesmaids?
Bridesmaids, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I know the owner. Oh, you know the owner.
Oh my gosh. Well, you go for your tiny drink. I'm gonna go for my tiny drink as well. So.
Oh shit.
It's hot out there, all right? It's LL Fool J hot out there right now.
It's insane. I hate it.
I might have to
buy
the book.
Because I've been fighting a headache all day. Because I went outside. I wasn't even outside that long. I went outside to walk to my car a couple times. And I went outside to throw some trash away. I have a headache from the heat. I can't imagine how these people do this shit working out there all day long. Like Peanut, he's out there 10 hours a day.
Oh, F that. I can only imagine. Work sucks usually, but work sucks even more in that heat.
Yeah, that's torturous enough.
100%.
Just being in this heat.
But the people we're going to talk about today deserve way more torture, and I think we should just jump right into these terrible people. So let me give you the first one here. Her name is Amy Archer Gillian.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever heard of this lady.
I did a little bit of some deep dives on these guys, but this in particular, Amy is an old-timey killer. That's why we only have black and whites of her.
Yeah.
And she's only confirmed 5 kills out in Windsor, Connecticut. But it's probably known like there's a lot more. It's just one of those things they can't prove, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And hey, Richard, how you doing? Good to see you, brother.
Hey. Hello. Good evening. Welcome.
So this jabroni was all about poisoning, all right? She was truly evil. You can look on her face. She looks evil to me. But I digress because she's proven evil. She's a serial killer, and she almost got away with it.
Almost, if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Yes, and back then, I guess they're wolf or something. I don't know what pets they had back in the day.
A hound.
The
Cinderella.
hounds. They had the wolf, and they were the family Starks, but that was neither here nor there. She looks like one of my old teachers. She does look like a teacher, honestly. She totally does.
One that hits you with the ruler.
Damn.
She looks like one of those.
What do you call it? Hits you with the ruler, gives you a shot of poison, gets rid of you. Then she doesn't have to teach anymore.
Did she kill children? I need to know that. That will play a huge part in what punishment I decide that she deserves.
It looks like it was adult men, So it was nursing home age people.
Oh well, she should have. If it was only men, I mean,
wow,
slap on the wrist should have been fine. No, I'm kidding.
She has to go outside and take your trash out for you. That's the punishment.
Right. Let's see. I think the lead sprinkler would be good. They would fill. Back then, this torture device was made. It looked like a rattle, and they put like some sort of like scalding liquid in it, like lead, and they would just sprinkle you with it. Eventually, it would lead to death, but holy shit. There we go. Boiling oil, boiling water, flicking the sprinkler towards it. Okay, yeah.
Ow.
Holy water. Power of Christ burns your face.
Yeah, like that seems like the opposite of like what holy water is supposed to do. But okay, let's go with that.
Yeah, but that kind of punishment. And then, hey, I don't know if they actually did this, but in the end, look at those spiky ends on the end. Like if they didn't actually die from the liquid, just quick.
Step.
Yeah, the lead sprinkler.
So it's a thorough tool. I mean, it's not the most complex thing. I mean, I could probably make one of these today. We could do a whole DIY torture device episode.
It looks like a child's rattle. You can make that with like a fancy handle.
Man,
we should make our own brand of lead sprinklers.
You want to start selling Girls Gore and Gin branded torture devices? Because I'm down.
Like little keychains would be cool, so that way no one can actually use them.
Oh man, that's actually I kind of like that because they have like
we
the cat
have
ones.
To. Oh my god, dude, we have to do that.
I'm on board.
All right, we need a 3D printer. You guys go to that affiliate link. Help us get somebody to the show.
And we will absolutely start
torture devices to make.
For everyone who purchases at least a pallet of them, we will come over and Lauren will torture you herself. Boom. Wait, no, I don't promise that. Never mind. No, not promising that. That's take what checks.
Free.
Oh my gosh, Charles in the comments. Hey, brother, how you doing? No, it's not supposed to hurt that bad. Just a little bit, just like a little sting of holy water.
Eventually, though, the wounds, because it was created a long time ago, like they didn't always have the best methods of treating wounds from this kind of shit, especially molten metal, boiling oil and water. Like you're permanently either scarred or dead from your infected wounds.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
So a lot of times it meant death.
Yeah, I mean, like even during the Civil War, a lot of the injuries that were sustained on the battlefield, you didn't die from getting shot; you died from the infection. Yeah,
they didn't have penicillin yet.
I think they just believed because they didn't know exactly about infection too much, so they thought, oh man, if it was the South, it's because you're dying because you're not racist enough. But if you're in the North, it's like, oh man, you probably sided with the Southerners, so you're dying from your guilt. So either way, I mean, terrible way to die.
Yeah, I believe that she deserved that because I mean, I don't know.
I think it's bad, but it could be way worse, and some of these people are going to deserve way worse. But I want to.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. I got some crazy shit on here.
What do you call it? So, real quick, Richard, I kind of like the idea of this bear trap. I could put my name right in the center of a face, like right in the center of it, and you punch the face, but then you hurt yourself. So. All right, so here we go. The next guy on here is, I think everyone knows who he is for the most part, or at least he's better known than the last ones that I had. Oh my goodness! Oh, sorry. Let me get the picture up and out. For some reason, it didn't. There we go. Oh gosh, it's huge. 1 second. I got to shrink it down just a little bit so I can get it on screen. There we go.
Uh-oh.
There we go. No worries.
Shrinking some images behind
Dennis.
the scenes things. If you're listening, you don't know. Oh, this guy.
Dennis freaking Rader.
Oh, we covered this guy one episode. BTK. This is the guy. Oh my God. It makes me giggle every time knowing that he basically fucking turned himself in.
It's true, which is awesome.
You could have kept getting away with it for a while.
Good job, dummy. Idiot.
It basically was like, I dare you to catch me. Oh, hey, you're right there.
Well,
it almost seems like that easy.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
I dare you to catch me. I'm right here. Here I am. Come get me.
Well, I guess we're gonna go catch him then, because you're an idiot, and he was an idiot, but he was also a piece of shit. So
yeah, tell them what they did. Those that don't know.
Yeah, Richard knows because his idea is BTK, which is bind, torture, kill.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
So he designed his own torture sex dungeon where he would kidnap, drug, and abuse women with his wife, and they even think his daughter was involved sometimes. His animals. It was one of the worst people the planet's probably ever known on a micro scale. Like if he was blown up.
Because, like, his daughter was saying, oh, I don't... It's crazy. I didn't know.
No way. My dad...
No way.
Your dad.
What?
Yeah.
Although I'm sure she knew something.
She knew. Yeah, I don't...
Mr. Belding? Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh, from...
I know it's supposed to be funny. I'm sorry.
From... oh, my goodness. Frankie. Where's Mr. Belding from? He's not Saved by the Bell. It's...
Mr. Belding?
Yeah. Boy Meets Girl?
No.
Boy Meets World? No.
Is it Saved by the Bell? Oh my goodness. I'm thinking of these teachers from back in the day.
I know Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney is Boy Meets Girl. Mr. Belding
Boy Meets World.
Boy
You're
meets whatever.
There.
Girl meets
You were not old enough for that show then.
No, I didn't watch it. It didn't look that good to me.
I did. I grew up on it. I'm in my 30s, y'all.
The new one looks pretty good. Girl meets gender irrelevant neighbor. It's very with
non-binary.
Yes.
Zimzer.
So if you want to watch that, it's on Hulu, I believe. So go ahead and check that out. But we need to torture Mr. BTK though. He needs to die.
All right, let's see. Crucifixion, death by dogs, burned at the stake. Let's see. What does he deserve? So many. Well, judging by the fact that he liked to suffocate and torture and strangle his victims, basically, he let them live for a while. We know that. He let them live for a little bit, but he tortured them during. So definitely deserves like a very torturous thing that's not going to end up quick, right?
Fucking slow, yeah.
I think he deserves crucifixion upside down.
Oh snap! That is a deep one right there.
That's Jesus Christ. Peter was crucified upside down, supposedly. This is the kind of Roman torture that existed back in the day. Freaking crazy. And we all know what crucifixion is. We've seen this little crucifix of Jesus and all that. Jesus with the crazy fucking abs. He
was ripped. I mean,
best abs I've ever seen in my life.
What do you call it? And oh my goodness. This is okay. This is not a picture you sent me, but I'm gonna show it off.
Okay, I might not have sent you one on this one. I'm sorry.
Fair friggin' warning, everybody. Like, if you are little
Trigger
squeamish.
warning.
Yeah, it needs it because it's a little. This is a mock crucifixion, by the way, guys. This is
Bibleologist. Sorry, Richard
Bible.
got me with that.
This is a South American tradition and I think this isn't even this is
I
an
think
actual.
you talked about this briefly on an episode for something. Like they actually do this to themselves.
Sorry, this isn't even that. This is one from ISIS over in the Middle East. I
Shit.
thought, my God. So this is happening to this day. Like, this torture is not going anywhere.
Oh my God. So they're really nailed there, but like zip tied as well?
I think so. It's so
That's
that they
what
can't.
It looks like.
I think they're supposed to be trapped there. Because if you were
And
just
there's blood all over the ground. They built that platform for this. That's fucking crazy to me. And all those people in the background staring, and this guy on the bike riding by, like, oh, that's just normal. It's crucifixion week.
I mean, they probably shouldn't have stolen that camel. I don't know what happened, but
Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe we shouldn't show some of this stuff. I don't know if
I'm gonna go ahead and
Facebook will flag it and take it down. That's
gonna go down now. Yeah. So
I don't want to get our page taken down.
No.
Because we've already had a few strikes for not even anything serious.
For dumb stuff that wasn't our
for
fault.
Using the word like kill or murder
whatever.
on a podcast where we talk about murder and killing.
Right? Yeah. So
crimes that other people did. We didn't do it. Like it wasn't us. Like chill out.
Yeah, Lauren didn't do it. So there. Yeah. I want to tell you guys right now, she is definitely innocent. She was at home when those things happened. So don't even think she did it, okay, guys? Just take that out of your head. Don't look in her basement.
Pick ever.
Yeah. Just don't go look in her garden. That's why she's been planting it all summer and whatnot. Don't bother. Because you won't find any bodies, like 30 of them. Not at all.
Specific number. Unfortunately, all my shit died this year because it's been so hot.
It is. It's oh gosh. I don't mean to keep harping on it, guys, but like Charlie knows, and Richard's in Texas, so it's hot over there too. But
oh god,
it just sucks right now. It's just terrible.
I've been leaving water out for the animals too, just in case like something comes across my yard and is thirsty. Like we have a bird bath, and we have like a little glass, like it used to be a pot for a plant, but I put water in it now for like other birds and maybe cats that come by and get thirsty. Like, be kind. Leave some water out for the animals. I know skeeters are bad, but just change the water every day and it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not that water is bad; it's stagnant water. So as long as you switch it out or
just change the water. I don't know. It makes me so sad thinking about all these little stray animals that are just so thirsty out there. So I've even caught on camera like some cats roaming around in my front yard because I leave water out there.
They appreciate it like 100%. I know they do. It finally started raining, but now it's flooding. Oh, that's great.
Oh, nice. Cool. So we're in like biblical apocalyptic times, I think.
Yeah,
with the drought on top of flooding, how is that even fucking normal? We have to do an episode on harp, by the way. I gotta write that down. But let's get back to torture before we go on a tangent.
That's next week for sure. Oh my gosh.
Harp.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm down.
Yes.
All right. That picture looks good. Okay. I am ready for the next one. This guy is definitely known, but it's actually debated if he did all the things he is accused of or if he did any of it at all. We have here the Green River Killer. That is right there. That is Gary Ridgway, not Richard Ridgway. Gary Ridgway.
Richard, no.
Gary here is accused of 48 separate murders, making him one of the most prolific killers in U.S. history. But
Gary Oldman, he does look like Gary Oldman too. God. Specifically in Tiptoes.
Is Gary Oldman a murderer?
Dude, did you see Tiptoes?
Did I see Tiptoes? That's the weirdest question you've ever asked me in my life, Lauren. No, I have not seen Tiptoes. What's Tiptoes?
he plays a little person in a movie from the 90s. Dude, it's the most offensive thing you've ever seen. Look that up. Tiptoe.
Yeah. I'm looking it up.
He is literally caught on camera. Even after they edited the movie and everything, he's caught walking on his knees in the film. Dude.
Okay, sorry. Gary Ridgway is taking a back step for a second here because what the fuck did I just... What?
Sorry. It just... Richard, this is all your fault. Look!
What? This is torture right here. I sentenced Gary Ridgway to watch Tiptoes until he dies.
Dude, look, he looks just like him. I'm telling you. And his name's Gary. Richard, it's Richard's fault. He brought
Richard,
it up.
what are you doing to me, brother? This is, oh God. He's taking no responsibility in this. I don't blame you.
Just like Frankie. Cool.
Ha. Torched.
I'm just kidding.
Got him. Got his ass. But yes, Gary Ridgway is a bad man either way. I don't know if he actually did. We have to go into a whole episode on the theories on how he was maybe like partially responsible, but somebody else committed like way more of the murders, and he just took the blame for it. Which is
well, what did he do specifically?
It was murder of a lot of old women, and then it became young women, and then it became anyone he could get his hands on. Basically, it's still female. There was a lot of strangulation, and then
he started with the weakest people that he could get to.
But here's the thing: they have another. I cannot remember his name, but they had another suspect who lined up like perfectly with all the evidence, and then they're like, "Well, probably not," and they just kind of forgot about it.
Oh,
and then this guy, it's just there's so much that's got to be an episode because there's so much.
Should I think of a punishment for the police department as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, which also reminds me, corrupt police departments.
We could spend all of next year just on the LAPD and New York.
Oh,
that'd be a rough one. And I always say this, like I'm definitely pro police. Like those guys work really hard, but there is always going to be somebody out there who takes advantage of their power. You know, it's not the police, it's certain police, you know, and it's group.
It's individuals because you forget like these people still technically, if you think about it in a corporate way, they work for a large company, essentially. It's all business. They are there to do a job and get paid. And if they can get paid more in a certain way without getting in trouble or, you know, things like that, like it's just human beings. Cops are still humans, you know.
It's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. What kind of punishment does this motherfucker deserve who looks like Gary Oldman in Tiptoe? Oh, wait. Hold on. I've already done the crucifixion. Let's see. You know, let's go with the cement shoes. This is a tactic used by the mafia, which I'm sure they did it before that with different things, basically drowning. But the mafia was really creative with this and their cement shoes. So they would... Yep. They put their feet in stuff, and then they literally put cement blocks around your feet. So where your feet are stuck in this shit. And then they tie you up, and they throw you in a huge body of water, and you drown.
That's gotta suck. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that sounds awful. But I think that's what that dude deserves.
Right, yeah. I think yeah, I don't mind this at all. It's one of those things like, you know what? It fits. Sorry, it sucks to be you, man.
A slow-ish death.
So yeah, slow enough.
Because drowning takes a little bit. And plus you have so many thoughts racing through your head as you're like taking on this water, like you sit and think for a little bit before you eventually pass out.
Oh yeah, and before that, you have to sit there and wait for the cement to dry, and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be cold. The water's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be."
well, them literally creating your death device right in front of you.
Yeah, and that's you have to worry like, "Oh, the water's gonna be choppy," and like, "Oh, I hate that feeling like I got water in my nose," and then you die. It's just the
And what if
worst.
it's too cold?
Yeah, that would like I don't want to die uncomfortable. That's ugh.
Dude, what if, like, too, like, one thing, it's like, what if I'm never found? What if nobody finds out what happened to me?
That's got to
think
be
about that shit, too. It's like, dude, I'm just going to be at the bottom of the ocean or the bottom of a lake. Nobody's going to look for me there. It's not going to be their first spot. Like, I'm going to, and then eventually, fish are going to eat me. They're going to eat my body. I'm just going to be a skeleton, and then the skeleton floats away. I don't know. It just...
Willie...
Nessie? Oh, no.
Nessie, that would be another torture, killed by mythical creatures, but I'm okay with that. I'd be down for that. Gary says, oh, hell yeah. I think we have remains discovered, at the almost dry out Lake Mead, Nevada. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's plenty over there.
Oh, yeah. 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 Plus, there are bodies out in the desert, probably everywhere, but people don't drive out that way. People don't go out there looking for shit like that.
Makes it real easy to just like, you know what? Yeah, I don't need to find it. They're
also,
gone.
Also, it's like if it's a known thing that people are burying bodies out in the desert, wouldn't you think that cops would have units out there just chilling? Wouldn't you think that people would make it their job preventing people from going way out? And I don't know. It just seems weird. It all seems like maybe somebody's in on something.
I don't know, because like first, like before you even get to if you bury a body out in the desert, right? The sand is always changing. It'd be impossible to like pinpoint where you're at.
Right, but if you have people out like 24/7, that's their job, preventing people from fucking going out and burying bodies.
You're talking about thousands of square miles of just nothingness. There's no way you'd be able to cover all of it. Even with the drones nowadays, you would still be like really difficult. That's why it's such a good hiding spot.
I don't know. I still think it might. I don't know. Maybe it's possible.
It's possibly.
Maybe.
What do you call it? Now, this next lady does not look like she would do well in the desert because her hair would get real frizzy.
Yeah. And all those clothes she's wearing. Ugh. Maybe good. Protect from sunburn, but not the heat.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. You don't want to burn, especially if you're already going to be dying out there. So it's like, why do both? Why do both? But this is Jane Topan. She's an American serial killer with the nickname of Jolly Jane.
Jolly Jane.
Now, we don't have any photos of her because she was arrested in 1901, and she confessed to 31 murders, but was only convicted of 12.
Okay, that's still a lot. Holy shit.
Shit ton of murdering. And this was I believe she was also in that field of, let me make sure I get this correct real quick. Men, women, people around her, mainly patients, foster siblings, housekeepers.
Was she a nurse or what? Who was she?
What do you call it? She was a nurse, and she was an Irish immigrant who would help out at one of those tuberculosis wards. And they're sick, so she's just like, I'm gonna do you a solid. Die. Steps in.
Yikes. Well, you know what? I already have a punishment for her.
Oh, okay. Let me get this off screen.
This thing called the breast ripper, which is exactly how it sounds. Literally, this device was mainly used for women, but they could also use it for men.
I don't want anything.
They attach it to your breasticles, and they fucking just rip you apart with them.
Cover my chi-chis. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I know.
I feel like this lady, because let's be honest, this is probably not the best picture of her, but she could have been a looker in her day. So maybe maybe she had a good chest. I don't know. I don't know how to put this lightly. Maybe she
Honestly,
had tickle
it doesn't
bitties
matter. You really don't have to have a chest, like
to
a
get
boob.
ripped.
They, literally.
Oh God, that's
Little
terrible.
But yeah, like that could go directly into your chest, like in your skin. Like you could be
Fuck.
just fucking, yeah.
That is insanely brutal. But at the same time, you know what? She confessed to so many and got away with so many than if she's telling the truth. So you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever. Let her get ripped.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. Take that, you mean person. You lint liquor lady.
Yeah.
That's all I got for her. Oh my gosh. But all right, so
Liquor, the commercials.
oh God, I love those commercials. This next guy, we'll get back to more modern time now, because this is him in an interview on MSNBC, I believe. Yeah, MSNBC. This is Joel Rifkin.
Jesus. Okay.
Joel, how do I put this?
Okay.
The real piece of shit. 17 victims that he was convicted for, serving 203 years in prison. So he'll be there a while. Let's see. It's mainly women, and they have quite a few that were Jane Does. There's just one called number 6, number 9. It looked like the age ranged from like early 20s to early 30s. So he had a type. And they have most of the remains except for one woman, Julie Blackbird is the only one they never found. So that family did not get closure after his horrible experiences.
God, this fucking disgusting. I know what I want for him.
Real quick though, this is a little side tangent, but Gary, yeah, that story, there is they found the body. I don't think they ever found him though. I don't know if they ever found the boyfriend.
Wait, what? Gabby Petito?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys talked about that on the Arizona episode, correct?
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to do a little update on that then. Maybe not a whole episode, but like a good 20 minutes of like just any other news that might have come out. Because I know they found
with
her
the parents and stuff because they had to go to court.
Oh yeah. But
sure.
back to this Rifkin character and his terribleness.
I know what I want for him.
Oh, all right.
Death by dogs.
Ooh, the doogies.
Yeah, so basically what would happen was they would cover the criminals in animal skins with the blood on it still. And they would tie it to them, basically. And they would sick hungry dogs on them. So I don't know if you've seen Game of Thrones, for those of you who have not seen it, there's a scene where one of the guys told one of the girls that he hadn't fed his hounds in about 7 days, so he was starving them. And then he would sick them on his victims and, go hunting for them. So basically they would cover these people in blood and animal skins and starve the dogs and sick them on these people. And the dogs would rip them apart. And I think that's what this motherfucker deserves.
Oh, 100%. I'm just trying to find. Okay, here we go. That is the perfect analogy, or that's a perfect description of it too. Let me see if I can show that picture of Ramsey Bolton getting his face eaten by some really good-looking dogs.
His loyal dogs. They're loyal to him, but then she's like, "Oh, they're starving. Remember, you told me they haven't eaten in a week, in days, weeks."
The only thing that they should have taken this opportunity here. Okay, hear me out. This is a side plot in Game of Thrones where, oh my goodness, what was the name of Jon Snow's direwolf?
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah, his was Ghost. Ghost falls in love with one of these dogs.
One of these little pibbles.
Yeah,
little
and
pibbles.
they have direwolf pitbull babies, and the next season is not Game of Thrones, but Game of Pups, and it's a bunch of dogs fighting for the throne of Westeros's dogs. There, that's gold. Write it down. Someone take that down.
You just want a movie with dogs. We
Yeah,
know.
Human beings are very boring. Like I don't.
What's a good dog movie? Homeward Bound.
Oh, that's a good one. Old Yeller. I never liked Old Yeller. I'm just gonna admit that right now.
That movie was fucking terrible.
The book.
Cool. Let's traumatize a child and make a movie about it.
Yeah, no, none of that. I didn't care for that stuff at all. But I digress. Let's see. So the next killer, Cujo's a good dog movie too. Cujo's wonderful. That's the dog I want to protect my house
for October. Because you guys remember, really quick side note, we're doing horror films all of October.
All of it.
So if you have any suggestions, please put them on Instagram and any of the comments on any picture. Or if you want to make a post on Facebook in our group, definitely do that.
I think we should do an episode just on collecting horror movies. Like we'll do a top 10, like everyone like voted in, and then those will be 10 included at least. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. So this next one I got here, let me get
down. I hope you guys know, like I'm serious. Anytime anybody suggests anything, I write it down and we put it in our queue. So
we do our. Oh, that's too scary a movie for me, Richard. That one gives me nightmares. Showgirls.
I've heard it's a shitty movie. I've never seen it.
It's really fucking bad. But there's a really good scene with the girl from Saved by the Bell where she's just naked the whole movie, and it makes a good movie. It makes it much better.
Worth it, right?
It was definitely worth the watch.
She got paid what she deserved for it, right?
She took the role because she wanted to not be looked at as the girl from Saved by the Bell anymore. It's like, no, I've grown up.
So she was like, fuck all of you.
Basically, yeah. There's some friggin' horrible sex scenes in that movie where it's like awkward to watch and you're just like, oh god.
Like you can tell in the porn that the girl's totally faking it.
You just want her to go back to school and take care of her life. Like just god.
Right.
A few of those. But
all right, we do need to get back to this topic because we got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, let's get to this. All right, this next gentleman actually had a teammate. This is Leonard Lake. He was one of the M Girl murderers, along with Charles Ng.
Oh, why did he take a picture like that?
It's a close up because all the pictures are really crappy.
I don't want to look up his nose.
But
he looks like he has a cul-de-sac. Haircut alone deserves some torture. Jesus.
Oh yeah. This dude was a terrible person. Him and his buddy Charles Ng, not Charlie, don't worry. But they would kidnap women and force them to be slaves, basically. And they were done with them, they'd kill them. But if they had perhaps a family or children, they would kidnap the whole family, murder the family, and keep the woman alive. So they are expected of killing at least 25 people, including like infants, husbands, friends, whatever they could to get their hands on. And Leonard Lake here even killed his best friend to get his identity so he can use that to hide himself while he was committing all the crimes. So he kind of really thought out this whole plan to the letter and then executed it horribly to a lot of people out there.
Ooh. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, he's not good people. He's bad people.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with death by sawing.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. I was like, what would I pick? But that's definitely, I like that one.
Yeah,
for this mother. Yeah.
This bitch.
Let me bring this.
This makes me so happy. This is very therapeutic for me. So you guys know.
So, like this scene right here, like it's a reverse Uno trap for this guy because he had a partner, just like they have a partner sawing this dude in half. So he deserves to get sawed in half. I think it's 100%. The sad part is when he was caught, he was one of those like extreme survivalists, don't trust anybody, I'll live off the grid. And when he was caught, arrested for stealing, I think it was like a buzz saw or something ridiculous, like nothing important. he wrote a letter. Like they left him in his cell alone or in the interrogation room for a minute. He wrote a letter to his sister and his like ex-girlfriend, and then he had a cyanide pill in his tooth. So he breaks the tooth and he takes it and he dies before serving any jail time for any of his crimes.
Damn, good for him.
He's a piece of shit. Got away with it. It was very upsetting.
I mean, yeah, it fucking sucks, but at the same time, that'd probably be me. I just fuck it. My life's already over.
How many people are you gonna kill though before you like cyanide capsule though? Like at least 20?
Depends on who they are. Just kidding. That's really crazy.
That is very fair though.
No, I can't. Well, never mind. I'm not saying anything.
Oh my goodness. All right.
No discrimination here.
Good. Yes. Stay ahead of it all. Get this name up here. Okay, so this next guy. Again, we're getting back to a little more recent times, but come on, Maury Travis. I couldn't find a better picture of him, which sucks. But this guy killed 2 women over basically petty crimes, like just for money. And
he looks like he has nice teeth, though.
I think he does. He
squandered those teeth for murder.
But after investigations got into it, they think that he killed more like close to 17 people, if not more.
Shit. Yeah.
So, I mean, nice teeth and all, he's still a terrible person. Good teeth.
Let's go with dismemberment by horse.
Ooh, I was wondering when that was going to come up because that's a good one. That's a very torturous thing right there.
And it's quick, pretty much.
Maybe. Well, here's the thing though. Like you are still alive after it happens because they pull it off so quickly, and all of your nervous system is still attached because your arms and legs, you can lose those. You'll still feel it because your head is attached to your spine. So they feel all of that for at least a couple of, like a minute, maybe 2 minutes afterwards as they bleed out and die.
Yeah, but they bleed out so fast. There's no way.
Oh, I'm with Richard. Yeah, get slow horses.
I gotta pee. I'm so sorry. I tried to hold it as long as I could. I'll be right back. Please keep talking.
Do your thing. Yeah, Richard, they gotta get slow horses. And not like, I'm not saying mentally disabled horses, but I think speed horses, right? We're talking about the speed of the horse, not the mental capacity of the horses. Because a Forrest Gump horse would kill someone just as fast as a Seabiscuit horse. So we got to really be careful. We got to think more of like, oh my goodness, Boxer from Animal Farm, that horse. It was really strong, but it was slow and steady and not very bright. So that's the kind of horse we need, is a Boxer from Animal Farm to murder all these people. Donkeys would work too, but then it could turn into a donkey show, and then nobody wants that. Come on, Richard. You're smarter than that. The fuck, giant fucking turtles. God damn it, Richard. Oh my god. So we have a better suggestion than horses. Giant turtles to do the pulling. The amount of dread.
You're so slow.
you would be so terrified as they pulled. Oh god. Oof. Terrible.
With hair from Captain Jack Sparrow's back.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I didn't realize there's like 7 of those friggin' movies.
Yeah, and they're making more.
But he's not going to be in them, so it's like,
yeah, he is.
That. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah. I thought he said like, no, deuces, you guys didn't believe me, so he wasn't going to do it.
They offered him more than he asked for.
Yeah,
he's coming back.
Amber Heard, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
I think she already got offers like straight over to like Brazzers, like the moment she had to pay all that money, and they're like, we'll give you money. Here you go. Like, you know what?
She was a stripper, so that I think that she should probably just go back to that. No more acting for you, unless it's in these films. That's as good as you deserve, because she's a shitty actress.
She was never very good, no, and she's
except
a terrible
when
person.
She played herself in Pineapple Express. when she played
I
that
forgot about that.
girl in high school, and she was such a bitch, and she was cheating on her boyfriend with a dude from school.
Terrible.
She played herself.
She's terrible person. But more terrible people. Like, she's terrible just in the general sense. These people are terrible in the
She just cheated and lied. She didn't kill anybody
that we know of. Oh shit. That's conspiracy right there. But this guy, if he would have seen her on this is Pee Wee Gaskins. If he would have seen her on the road, he would have murdered her for sure. This is the 5'2", I think maybe even shorter than that, if I remember correctly.
Not even 5'2".
This dude did, but he was a short guy who had to literally hop up to the electric chair when they killed him.
Dude, me.
But you haven't killed anybody. Again, don't go by the river and don't go look for.
I'm just saying, because I can just imagine myself like in the electric chair just trying to. Because I'm 4'10", you guys. I'm fucking small.
Someone get me a fucking step stool. This is bullshit.
Bitches. Make one of the cops carry me.
Place me on there and make the helicopter noises, you motherfuckers.
Airplane.
Set me down. I want a fucking spinny hat when I'm dying. God damn.
Hey,
oh my god.
Too far. That's mean. I'm an adult.
Spinny hats are awesome. What are you talking about? I want that.
I'm just small.
There's a lot of murder in those bones, no matter how tall.
Hey, little people like me, and I say little people because I am under 5 foot.
It's fair.
Yeah, we're really feisty.
See, Richard's 6 feet tall. He wants a spinny hat too. I'm with him. Spinny hats are the shit. Girls go on gin, spinny hats now. Boom. All right, we'll scrap that one for now, but I'll come back to it. I'll circle back. But yeah, Pee Wee Gaskins claims to be like the most evil man in America, but a lot of what he said in his book is the final truth, which is his like autobiography. Can't be proved. The only murders that they can really prove is all the like criminal deals and 1 or 2 like contracted killings and a couple of like in prison attacks. So he did kill quite a few people, but he tried to make himself bigger than he was. So you know what? On top of being a serial killer, he's a goddamn liar. And I don't appreciate that.
I mean, yeah, fuck him. Burn him at the stake.
Yeah. Tiny roast.
Yeah. Boom, roasted.
Boom. I like it. Let me get that image up there. Bam. So yeah, so obviously this is more witch related, but I think he deserves just
He's a liar.
Yeah.
Burn him at the stake. Burn him for a witch.
Boom. I like it.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. All right, let me get the next one ready. But this next one, I have got to say, the picture, I couldn't find any other ones that were big enough where it would show up well on the screen. But this picture does not paint this guy how he is. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Because what do you see when you look at him?
A child.
He looks young. I think he looks like a kind of handsome guy in this picture.
He had a big old line in his forehead. He's not a child. Wait, I see a facial feature right here. Not a child. Okay. At first glance, he looks like a child. That's weird.
I could see that, like a young teenager.
And then okay. First glance, I was wrong. You could tell he looks old. He's got he's losing his hair.
But this is he does look he's good at math. He is a big old nerd, but not even a smart nerd, which is a problem. He's Robert Hansen, the Baker murderer of Alaska and of the other states. He would murder a lot of prostitutes and strippers, and he would travel.
He hates women.
Pretty much. Like, he was a kleptomaniac, and he had that complex where he just wanted to murder women, and he got away with, like, I want to say, let me see the numbers here, up to, come on, show me the details, show me them deets, between 17 and 21 that they know of. But again, the Alaskan wilderness and how far he stretched out into the lower states, he could hide bodies wherever he wanted, really.
Right. Animals would eat it and just lift.
And just never be found again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So real piece of shit, this guy.
I think he deserves death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, okay. This one is interessante for those who don't really know the backstory. Do you want to go into it a bit?
Basically, they would kind of just tie you up and come out every day, or maybe it happened in one day, like just literally 1,000 cuts every day. Slice one day. It's like, imagine if they did this for 1,000 days to you. Eventually you'd have infections, or you'd have like animals trying to climb on you, like all kinds of shit, right? I don't know if they did this in a day. I can't remember specifically if it was stretched over time or
I think it was done pretty quickly because they wanted you to feel each cut. Like, so they did it small and in a row, so you continuously like cut.
But literally 1,000. Do you know how long that would take?
I mean, you get a couple guys, your arm will get a little sore after a while, resharpen the blade. I think a good union crew of people cutters, I say 6 hours. 6 hours, my guess.
You'd have to pay them overtime if they go over double time on the weekends.
Yeah, they don't deserve to have to waste their time. They get money for that. They're putting in hard work of murdering this man who deserves it. And Robert Hansen,
every 6 months. Okay. Yeah, that guy deserves to be cut up. Which leaves the last punishment that I have left on this list, which whoever you have deserves the rack.
And I don't know, this guy I think deserves worse than the rack. This is Samuel Little.
Oh yeah, definitely worse. I wish I would have known about him sooner.
Sorry, I actually thought he was going to be first, but I kind of randomized my list. But there are confirmed 60 kills right now, and he's testified to 93, and they are still getting information on the other 33. So he might be one of, if not the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history, and that puts him in top 5, top 3 even for world history of serial killing, which, I mean, I guess the rack is kind of a good thing because he's so old.
That I was thinking about it, just because you're literally being strapped down. I don't know if you want to show that image really quick.
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. I just want people to see his friggin' face.
Strapped down onto like a bed, sort of, or like a just a flat surface, and you're literally stretched. They stretch your body until your fucking bones separate, and then eventually your skin is ripped apart because this device that they use tightens over time. It's like using a wrench.
Yeah.
It tightens over time and till eventually it's just too much force, and then you accidentally the threading gets all fucked up. Just imagine what that does to your actual skin and your body. You're ripped to fucking shreds. And who knows how long it takes.
Yeah, that's a good question, because you can handle quite a bit of pulling before your body gives out. So you got to feel that. You're probably feeling the whole experience.
Oh yeah.
Which is good because he deserves it, but at the same time, gross. Ew.
Yeah. I would do it slowly over time. And with comedy, what do you call it? There was a movie. Oh shit. What was the movie? I don't know why I can't remember it.
I have no idea.
Anyway, never mind. I had it in my head. Went away.
Cool. Oh, there was one. I think it was called Stir Crazy, where these two guys get arrested and thrown in prison, and they torture them. But every time they torture him, he turns it on oh, you're putting you in the hole for 2 weeks, And he's like, "Can you put me back in? I was really like getting to know myself in there." And they did one where they strapped him to ropes and like suspended him. And when they put him down, he's like, "Oh my God, my back! Oh, my childhood back problem is okay now." So
That's amazing.
play the Benny Hill theme song while take note, and then throw a pie in his face, but don't let him eat it.
Then squirt him with a little flour on your
Ultimate disrespect. Ugh.
cap gun. This is bang. Aw.
Yeah, see, I like Gary's idea. Bury them alive in the cement and let them become part of a sidewalk. And then everyone steps all over you.
Oh,
You suck.
shit. Yeah.
Call it. I don't know if the government really is utilizing the tools we already have at our disposal.
I know.
Look at all these.
They're fucking crazy. We come up with all kinds of ways to punish people. Like, why are we still letting pedophiles just live their lives in prison and sometimes let go? Like, we should be doing this. You know what? We need to bring back the public executions. It will deter so many people from doing so many fucking crazy things, especially pedophiles. Fuck you. Pedophiles, for sure. If they are proven to be fucking children, they deserve any one of these things. And you know what would bring us together? We could all vote on which one they get.
Ooh, that'd be great.
Executions.
And we could solve.
Back.
We could solve the debt crisis right now by selling tickets, and it's $1 for every vote on how they die.
Why aren't we doing this? Like, and can you believe we could bring back fucking TV? Like, calling it to place your votes.
We could save cable.
We could. Just fucking destroy pedophiles on live television.
Fine with that. I'm down.
I'm so down.
Cool. So we have a new Indiegogo project we're going to be starting up. We need the money to fund the teaser trailer for this, and we got to pitch it to the U.S. government, or else we will get in trouble. Maybe we could take this to, like, I don't know, somewhere in the Middle East or North Korea. They would be down, I think. They'd probably be up for it.
I don't know. It depends where, because child brides are
pretty common some places.
In a lot of countries. So
that is depressing. What do you call it? I'm with Gary on this. The castration, I think that's totally fine. If you're not willing to like kill everybody, totally get that. All right, fine. But just little whatever.
Literally cut their privates off.
Yeah. It's not a chemical. I'm talking slice.
No, not chemically castrated. Their shit needs to come off.
Yeah, with kicks. You have to kick them off.
Yeah,
oh,
like
fuck. Oh,
was
God.
mentioned earlier.
Oh,
who said it?
That sounds so bad.
Richard said it.
I think so. Kicked in the balls to death. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, my stomach hurts just thinking about that. I got to get off the show now. Oh God.
Oh,
anyway.
Oh yeah, sure. However that feels.
Oh gosh. I'm weak in the knees. Oh, and I'm sitting down. That's how bad it is. Oh.
Women feel something similar to that once a month.
Oh, I'm sure.
For
but
a few days.
Gross. Anyway, guys, that was a lot of fun. We're gonna have to think of something else similar to this. Like,
I love it.
Yeah, we need more stuff like this. So if you guys have any suggestions on stuff like this, my idea next would be like how we did the tournament for the obscure movie monsters. We do it for mythical creatures. We can make them fight.
Yes, I love that.
Like Loch Ness Monster versus I don't know, a team of unicorns or something. I don't know, something like that. And just see who comes out on top.
A team of unicorns.
Yeah. Just in case. Or the Mothman versus the Bigfoot. I don't know.
Right.
All right, people. You know what to do. You're gonna see us again next week. I think we should cover Harp next week because that would be
wonderful. Definitely. All right. Well, you guys heard it here. We're doing Harp next week for sure. There's so much
conspiracy for days.
Yeah, for sure. And it all has to do with what's going on now, with our like climate and
fucked up weather. Yeah.
So tune into that. Don't forget about our affiliate link with
proper name. Witchcraft secret manual. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I just learned about it today. I'm so sorry.
It's very new. It literally, I got it signed up on Monday, and it just rolled out this week. So, guys,
I'm excited though. So check that out, please. Don't forget to check out Instagram, and our Facebook page. So
what? Oh, Richard, what is it? Basically, it is a book on how to cast your own spells and how to attract what you'd like. It's kind of like an affirmations thing. So it really goes. Miguel into witchcraft. No, I am a magician. I'm a magic man. All right, I'm the magic man. Just like on Talladega Nights. You call it. I was thinking. Gosh dang it. Talladega Nights. Oh, click on the link, brother. It's in the description.
Yeah.
So I'll be the magic man, and Lauren, you be El Diablo. It's like a fighting chicken. All right,
Thanks,
people.
Guys, for watching.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. But goodbye to all of you.
All right, bye.